everybody, it's Sherry Moulton back with another video. Hello my beautiful people. I am gonna get back down to basics. I am gonna try to do a video. I'm not sure if I did it. I did a it's my video number 1, and I call it Poppies for my husband, being he was military for 25 years. So this I'm gonna do. So basically it's a swipe, and when you swipe down with the white, and then you pour puddles of black, and then you blow with a straw. So with that being said, I'm gonna bring you down and go through, because I've got a whole bunch of colors I'm gonna try, because I'm just using my Dutch pour paint. I figured that you get a lot of cells with that, and we'll see if it works, because I don't like using silicone. I'm going to bring it down. I find the silicone ends up leaving a, oh my goodness, I can't get this thing right. My canvas is very big. Well, it's not very big. It's a 10 by, we're going to go this way, and I'm going to bring you back up. It's a 10 by 20, or maybe I'll bring you up. Maybe that'll work. Ah, that's better. There, and I can actually do it this way. It's a 10 by 20 inch canvas, and I'm going to leave the end up at the front. Anyways, we'll figure it out as we're going. So, anyways, I have Dutch pour. This is my Dutch pour mix. So it's 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, and 3/4 part water. So this one is Phthalocyannie blue. Oh my goodness. With Artist Loft. This is Liquitex Basics. I'm using Pebeo Iridescent blue green. I am going to use Liquitex Quinacridone magenta with iridescent medium. And I apologize if I offend any English people that think that everything has to be perfect. I apologize. Dutch pour, this is a Liquitex deep violet with iridescent medium. We will be using Triart Phthalo turquoise light with iridescent medium. We will be using Deco Art Extreme Sheen Sapphire. We'll be using Deco Art Americana Metallics Bright Metallic Blue. We are using Artist Loft Level 2 Violet Dioxazine with Artist Loft Iridescent Medium. We will be using Triart Ultramarine Blue with Iridescent Medium. We will be using Liquitex Basics Dioxazine Purple with Iridescent Medium. And the reason why there's so many colors is I'm just going to do 1 stripe of each color. When I did the other one, I think I did 5 colors, and I did probably 3 rows. Liquitex Basics Heavy Body, sorry, it's not Basics, it's Heavy Body. Quadracentrone Crimson. Folk Art Color, oh, I'm not going to use that one. Deco Art Bright Metallic Deep Sapphire. I wonder if that's the same. These two might be the same, because it didn't have a color on that one. And last but not least, we are going to use Phthalocyannie green. Oh my goodness, Sherry, with iridescent medium. And again, all of these are going to be in the description box with the proper spelling, so if I'm saying them wrong, please don't comment. And Artist Loft Acrylic Flow Metallic Silver. We are using Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White and Artist Loft Acrylic Flow Black. And with that, here we are about to go. So basically, what you do, Oh, I'm set it in my, I had some resin there. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to do a stripe all the way across till I come to the end. If there's pieces in between that are missing, it doesn't really matter, because I am going to take a piece of paper towel that is going to be wet. I'm going to put white at the top, a good, you know, a good 2 inches maybe of white, just so that you have enough paint to pull down, because it's a little bit of a bigger canvas. So what you do is you attach, you know, let it sit, and then you will proceed to pull down like this. And hopefully I can get it up a little more so I'm not putting all the paint on my floor. So with that being said, we're just going to randomly throw some paint down here and hope that it works with these. Yeah, so you just do a big squirt. You know what, I might just put this in a couple spots. And you want to go over the edge, because when you do the, that's over and that's over and that's over and that's over. When you do it, you do want to make sure the edges are covered as well, because then when you go back to piece it up, it isn't going to look properly, because you can't touch up the sides. And again, this might not work because it's a whole different, it's the basic same recipe as this is, except I'm using the phthalo green, except that you are not putting silicone oil in it. And that's what I want to get away from, because with the silicone oil, you got to clean everything, and it's another step that I just honestly don't want to do. Some people think that's fine, but for me personally, I really would not want to do it. I'm going to try and poke a hole in this. Hopefully I can find my little stick that has a hole. That ain't gonna work either. Let's try a popsicle stick. My lid has been off here. I'm just gonna take it off. I had no screw tap on this, so it's just kind of, all right. So we will have purple in here. Ooh. And like I said, these realistically do not really have to touch. I'm going to leave it because that bottom, I don't want too much more on the bottom because it's going to come right on off. All right, let's get some of this Quadricentron Crimson. And I'm just going to, there we go. Let's get some of this silver in here. And I'm going to put another piece of silver in there. I just kind of want to cover it, and I think it'll be pretty with all these colors. This is the phthalo turquoise light. I don't have very much of this left. It is a pretty color. We will do our Quadricentron magenta. I'm crushing it again. My apologies. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. This is just me, and I apologize. Well, I'm not going to say it again. It's the Canadian in me, I guess. To apologize for everything. All right, here we go. We have Pebeo Iridescent Iridescent Blue Green. I'm going to put another one here. You just want to fill in a little bit there. We were going to do the Deco Art Brilliant Metallic. And we'll go here. And we will go here. Kind of fill in that hole. Whoops. We are going to go with, oh, this one I can pronounce. Violet, well, maybe not. Dioxazine with the iridescent medium. Put some in here. Put some down here. Get a little bit here. And see, like I said, they're all gonna, it's gonna all amalgamate down, well, that's the right word or not, but it's gonna all take, it's all gonna come down. So I'm gonna lose so much of this paint. It isn't gonna matter. I just wanna make sure the sides are catching. It isn't gonna matter whether or not there's a whole lot on there. Let's do the Extreme Sheen Sapphire. Let's do the Dioxazine Blue with Iridescent Medium. Oh my goodness, Sherry. I hate these little red tabs. They're hard to get off. All right. I am going to try and get in where some of these are missing. We'll do a little bit here, a little bit here, and let me see what I got down here that we can throw in. Liquitex Basics Aqua Green with Iridescent Medium. And we're just going to fill everything in that has a spot with this. I think that will work. And I'm not too, like I said, not too worried. I just want to make sure the sides, again, like I said, get covered. And we'll do a little bit of it down here. Now, we can tip the canvas a little bit, go one way. So you can get those sides completely covered. And I'm going to try to piece it together with my finger. And it don't matter if it's all smudged, it's just so that the sides are covered. All right, now we're going to come back this way. And do the same thing. Don't want to tap too much. I just want to, like I said, just make sure it is covered. There we go. Perfecto. Now I might, sorry, I'm just going to wipe my hands off here. I'm going to fill in a couple bigger spots here. So let's see. Let's do this Pebeo. It's such a pretty color. We will do that in here. We will do that here. You want it a lot at the beginning because, like I said, the beginning is where it kind of starts, and then you will have, this paint's going to cover. So it's not like it's going to be, but there we go. There's always. Perfect. Now, I'm going to move these out of the way. I will put all the colors in the description box, but you know what? You really don't need them. It's just a matter of, I'm just going to fill this in with silver. Just put whatever colors you want. All right, and I'm just using, like I said, it's the Dutch pour mix. I'm hoping this is going to work. And just a lot of paint here. Because this is, you need enough. You want to cover the top. And you want enough that it's going to carry down. I'm going to spray my canvas, I've got a piece of paper towel. You want to make sure that it's the width of the piece that you're working on. I've got water. I just want to make sure it's just water. I got spray bottles with other things in it. And you want it wet. Not drenched, but wet. And I accordion it like that so that you have a little more control of it. Alrighty, let's go, my friends. I am going, I have to move something. I'm going to move you this way because you're not going to, oh, let me see if I can bring you down more. Oh, you will get it. All right, so you're not going to get the very end where I'm going, but you're going to get the important part. Let me just make sure it's all wet. All right, so I am going to take this, make sure it's flat. You pull it. I think this is what I was doing wrong with that flower I was doing the other day. All right, so touch it, not there. All right, I'm going to use the other end. Japer Sherry. And you want to make sure that it's perfect. All right, you want to, I'm having a hard time seeing because of where it is. All right, right on the edge. Let it, oh my God, it doesn't want to come off my finger. Let it soak, let it touch, and then slowly drag it down. And try to keep it straight. And flip it down and perfect. Actually, that's not bad. Not too bad. And now I'm going to turn it sideways. There, so you can get a better view. The cells are crazy. That's why people were putting silicone oil in your paint mixes to do your swipes. Now, like I said, you have to clean everything. I'm just wiping my gloves off, guys. You have to clean everything, and to me, that is more of a pain than anything itself. Now, I have a painting here where to stick it. And I did, this one has silicone oil in it. So you have to make sure you clean it. Look at, you're getting the same effect. So we're gonna let it sit for a minute. I might even pull out the torch. Now with the other ones, you don't use a torch, right? It just naturally works on its own. We'll bring the torch and just see what comes up. This is a very good experiment. It is turning out quite well. I'm impressed. Now, what I do, I'm just going to fold this so I do not get myself in all of that mess. What I do is I take black, and both my blacks for my oh, these have silicone in it. Glad I thought of that. I'm pretty sure I have a Dutch core black. There we go. Metallic. This is Artist Loft Black Metallic. And now, how I create the flowers. Underneath all this white, there's crazy color, as you've seen in the Dutch pours. When you torch over the white, there's color. So I am going to do that. And actually, this is why I bought these. This is a home water hose tubing, like for your, you know, you hook up your refrigerator sink, your fridge with water and stuff. And this one is, I'm pretty sure it's 5/16. I think we go through this every time. Yes, 5/16. So now what I do is where that dot is, I blow directly into it to make it a little bigger. And then blow one petal. Two petals. Three and four. There. And once you get that basic down, you can come back, because everything is outlined in black. You could come back and spread this more. And just look at the colors in there. It's just amazing. And you can also take your, I've moved some of my stuff around, so I've got everything right in front of me. Oh, and the paint went right down into my little things. So, and you could also, you know, define it more. Bring, you know, bring in your paint. You can bring this down. It is endless, endless, endless. I'm excited. Okay, we're gonna do it. Whoops, I guess we're putting a flower here. Again, down the center and blow it out evenly. This one's going to be 3 petals. Just amazing. You can put another little dot back in the middle. You know, it all depends what you want to do. It's endless. This is crazy. I'm going to bring this in. And remember, wipe off your stick if you're going to stick it back in there, so you get a better definition of a line. Come in where the white is. You can drag that in to make more of a, right? I'm going to spread this out because it went too far. it's, like I said, craziness. All right, let's put one. This looks some color here. Let's put some right here. And again, center and blow in a circle. You shake your hose out a little bit if you want. This one I'm going to try if I can do 5. All right. Let's do one right about here. And again, the bigger the dot, the bigger the flower, right? All right, let's go. It's kind of like the bloom. When you're doing those blooms, you blow down first and then work your way out. And this is kind of the same idea. So down the center again, hoping my head's out of the way. And then out. All right. I'm going to put another little drop here of black because you go. And as you see, they do shrink back down in. So I'm going to carry on, put a few more in here, and then I'm going to show you how to put some stems in. All right, what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I always do odd numbers. Let me see, we'll do 1 here. So there's 5. And then we'll do 2 more kind of down near the bottom, little ones. And then I'll show you how to do the stems. You could you could resin these, and as you're resining them, then I think would be pretty, you could put glass, the broken glass and glitter, just in the center of the flowers. I think that would be beautiful. I'm going to try to redo this a little bit. And we're going to do one over here, put it here. I might let it sit for just a sec, come back down to the center. My camera shut off for some reason. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's up with that. I will bring you down a little more so you can see. All right, proceeding with the stems. So I don't know if you can see, I went all the way down and I stopped there because the camera shut off. And then you can proceed over here, carry that, and proceed down to the bottom. You can do that with every one of them. And I kind of scrape the canvas, so you can scrape, you can feel the canvas. This one, you can go like that. The paint's gonna go back in. It's not like you're scraping it right off. There we go. And we'll do this guy here. Do this guy here. And then let me get a little, actually I'll just put it in a cup. Just gonna squirt a little bit of the black into this cup. Just squirting a little into the cup. Just enough so I can get a popsicle stick. Well, maybe more than that. And use the same tool and dip it in, and you can come back over and define that again. So it's more, you can wipe it off in between. And what I was doing at the end was making grass. So it was like, take my stick, dip it in the black to make sure you don't get it all over the canvas, and just put little lines and define those a little more if you want. See how pretty that looked with the, where'd I go here? This one was here. So I have quite a bit of paint on the edge of it. Let a drip come down to where the stem starts and pull down through. It gives it like a little bit of, like the base of the flower. Let's try that with this one. So I do a little, put a drip there where you have your stem started, and then proceed to drag. I'll do this one, kind of right where, this is funny, I don't have black, I'm just going to put some on the end of the stick. Got black there, and then drag it down. I'm impressed. This turned out, and I don't need to put some. The only sad thing is I've got like 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. I probably got 50. Well, maybe not that many of paints mixed with silicone in it. And we will do that last one up here. Oh, we got 2 more to do. Just put a little, sorry, I'm out of frame, just a little. Oh, you guys know me, I shouldn't be doing it over to the painting because I would end up with it all over. Make sure you've got that little, and pull it down through and follow the line you already made. Perfect. So that is how I made my poppies for my husband. That's the first video. And it wasn't really a video, it was just kind of like a show and tell. What I'm going to do up here, because I had hit with the paper towel, it is quite, you can see the canvas. So with that, I'm going to put just a bead here so that you don't see, and you can kind of smush it around with your finger because it's all going to even out as it dries, just like a Dutch pour, right? Make sure your edges are covered. And again, like I said, this one would be beautiful done with a resin, coat of resin on it. Now what I'm going to do, because I have a lot of paint down here, I'm just going to, because you can see where there's a little bit of canvas here, and just touch it with my finger. It's a good thing with this, it don't matter because it all blends in. Yeah, just make, wherever you see the canvas popping through, I just put a little bit of paint. Oh, there's a little bit on this side down here. Just touch it up. And here. Oops, I took some off. There we go. A little bit up here. And like I said, that's the good thing with this. It's no rhyme, no reason. So this is it, my friends. I'm impressed. It actually turned out. I'm just going to wipe my hands off and I'll bring you down for a closer look. It's amazing with the colors that you put through. Now the purple took over quite a bit down here. Purple, blue. So if you want to use like 5 colors and then alternate them all the way down, and that would make quite pretty. I love how each flower is different. I might, you know what, give me a minute here, because these ones, this petal's gone. And you keep, as you come back, you can, you know, re-blow, because it's going to take a little bit for it to dry. Yeah, it's gonna all shrink in, but I'll bring you down and we're gonna take a look. Yeah. I mentioned in my other video I got new lights. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys, I want to do this without getting it into the canvas. So just beautiful. And you know what? If you give this up here a torch, there's just so much color in there. But we want the white to be there in the top to define it. It's just crazy. And all those cells without, may I say, without silicone. This is my basic Dutch pour formula. So with that being said, that's pretty cool. And I'll try and put a dry picture and we'll see if that'll turn out. Well, anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed. If you have not yet subscribed, please do hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell somewhere in there on that screen, and hope you all have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye.